The following message is being transmitted at the request of the New York Police Department. A strange occurrence is taking place in the middle of downtown Manhattan. At 2:10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, reports of a large portal has appeared just above the center area of Central Park. While the portal itself appears to be stable and is not affecting anything in the surrounding area, police have advised that all residents within a 10-block radius of Central Park to remain vigilant and to not enter the park for any reason, as the park is now closed until further notice. If you are currently inside the park, move towards the nearest entry point and remain away from the park until it is safe to re-enter by local authorities. Please stay tuned to local media outlets as more information for this potentially dangerous situation becomes available. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the New York Police Department. This is an update to the current situation in downtown Manhattan. The portal that appeared above Central Park has begun to expand out further around the park, and reports of unidentified creatures have started to appear from the portal. These creatures appear to resemble animals seen around the local area and have been shown to not be hostile toward humans. While police continue to investigate the current situation, residents are still advised to remain away from Central Park until it is deemed safe by civil authorities. Should you come in contact to any of these creatures, it is strongly recommended to keep your distance from them even if they appear docile around humans. Stay tuned to local media outlets as more information about this situation becomes available. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Phoenix Police Department. A strange occurrence is taking place northeast of the city of Phoenix. At 12:10 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, reports of a large portal has been sighted above the Tonto National Forest. While the portal itself appears to be stable and isn't affecting anything around the surrounding area, police have advised that all residents within 5 miles of the Tonto National Forest to remain vigilant and to not approach the forest for any reason, as the forest is now closed until further notice. If you are currently inside the forest, you will be escorted out by a local national park ranger. Stay tuned to local media outlets as information for this potentially dangerous situation becomes available. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Phoenix Police Department. This is an update to the current situation outside the city of Phoenix. The portal that appeared above the Tonto National Forest has begun to expand, and reports of unidentified creatures have appeared from the portal. These creatures resemble animals seen within the local area, but also appear to resemble some plant life that only appear within the desert. These creatures have been reported to be non-hostile toward humans. However, police are still currently investigating this situation and advises that all residents to keep away from the forest until it is deemed safe by civil authorities. If you come in contact with any of these creatures, remain vigilant and keep your distance from them. Stay tuned to local media outlets as more information about this situation becomes available. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the Honolulu Police Department and the Hawaii Department of Public Safety. An unusual situation is occurring on the islands of Oahu, Maui, Hawaii, and Kauai. At 12:10 p.m., Hawaii Standard Time, reports of several large portals have been seen across the islands, situated above the heiau that reside on each island. This coincides with reports back on the mainland United States, as several portals were formed above the Tonto National Forest outside Phoenix, Arizona, and above Central Park in downtown Manhattan, New York, 3 hours ago. Creatures have also been reported coming from these portals, and have appeared to spread throughout the state of Hawaii, outside residential and commercial areas. 4 of these creatures that entered have appeared to take residence on each of the heiau. As a precaution for your safety, police have advised that all residents across the islands to remain vigilant and to not approach the heiau for any reason, and to not approach any of these creatures that have appeared throughout the state. Even though they appear to be non-hostile towards citizens, there have been some reports that these creatures have been shown to harness strange powers and abilities that control elements like manipulating of water, breathing fire, and creating electricity. If you see one of these creatures, do not approach them, as you may put your life at risk. Stay tuned to local media outlets as more information on this situation becomes available. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the New York Police Department. At 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, reports of a sighting on an individual leaving from the Pond and Howlett Nature Sanctuary in the southeastern corner of Central Park, making their way down Fifth Avenue before disappearing. The individual in question was reported to be a white male, standing 6 feet 9 inches tall, possibly weighing 160 pounds, with pale blonde spiky hair with a ponytail and brown eyes. He was last seen wearing a long light gray trench coat with a metal armor with ornate designs and shoulder pauldrons, rounded silver gauntlets, white gloves, brown boots, and had a blue orb hanging around his neck. The individual's identity isn't known at this time, but police have urged residents to keep a lookout for this suspect as it is unknown if he is a threat to civilians, and possibly came from the portal. If you see the suspect, call 911 immediately. Stay tuned to this and other media outlets as more information about this developing situation becomes available. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the New York Police Department. There have been numerous 911 calls about sightings of a large aquatic, serpentine dragon-like creature that was sighted swimming down the Hudson River, moving down toward the tip of Lower Manhattan. It was reported to be at least 21 feet tall and 4 inches wide, and witnesses reported hearing low rumbling from beneath the surface of the water. Due to the nature this creature may pose to life and property, all residents near the shore of the Hudson River are advised to keep away from this creature. Any individual out in the waters are advised to steer away from the creature as it may harm. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the New York Police Department. The aquatic creature that was sighted swimming down the Hudson River has surfaced from the water, charging some sort of beam-like attack from its mouth and struck the nearby Whitehall Terminal building. This attack was strong enough that it pierced through the building, causing a large explosion that has severely damaged the building. Due to this attack, all residents within a 8-block radius of Battery Park are advised to evacuate north into the city. If you are unable to evacuate, get to a nearby structure and shelter in place, seeking the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Don't attempt to confront this creature, as you will put your life in extreme danger. Stay tuned to local media outlets as more information on this dangerous situation becomes available. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the New York Police Department and the New York Emergency Management Agency. The suspect that was witnessed to have left Central Park before disappearing down Fifth Avenue earlier this evening is assisting law enforcement and has engaged the aquatic creature that attacked the Whitehall Terminal building. The individual is identified as 27-year-old Logan Ryuko. Logan arrived shortly after hearing the civil danger warning that was issued several minutes ago, and has asked police to keep their distance as he handles the situation, having tossed out a creature of his own from a small gold and silver ball to battle the aquatic creature. It is confirmed that Logan is not a threat to civilians. I repeat, Logan is not a threat to civilians. The creature that Logan called upon is a bipedal humanoid with a mostly white slender body resembling a gown, has green hair, arms, hands, red fin-like horns on its chest and back, and red eyes. This creature appears to be capable of using psychic abilities, as it attacked the aquatic creature with such an attack, and broke apart a large wave that the aquatic creature created from the Hudson River, and then attacked back with a psychokinetic beam, before the aquatic creature fired back with a large stream of water from its mouth. Due to the nature of this conflict, residents are urged not to interfere with Logan's battle as he engages the creature, and to not enter the vicinity of the Whitehall Terminal in Battery Park, until the situation has been resolved. Stay tuned to this station and local media outlets as more information for this dangerous situation becomes available. The following message is being transmitted at the request of the New York Police Department and the New York Emergency Management Agency. The threat regarding the attack from the aquatic creature striking the Whitehall Terminal building is over. Logan succeeded in stopping the creature, which is confirmed to be the water-flying type Pokémon, Gyarados. His Pokémon, whom he refers to as Larida, was able to put an end to the sea serpent by striking it with a bolt of lightning, severely damaging it and causing the Gyarados to be knocked out. Logan then tossed a ball at the creature, which was then able to successfully contain and capture the Pokémon, ending the conflict for good. Logan then confirms that he came through the portal in Central Park, which is connected between his own world and ours due to unforeseeable circumstances. He has decided to go with civil authorities to further report on the growing situation in regards to these portals and why the Pokémon have appeared here as well. While the danger around Battery Park has ended, police have advised that all residents remain away from the park and the Whitehall Terminal building, as emergency services begin to assess the damage and fatality rate from the attack. Details in regards to the damage and fatalities will be updated on news broadcasts and other media outlets in a few hours. This concludes all operations under the emergency alert system. Regular programming may now resume.